Hey there. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Welcome back. This is going to be a quick, short update. I'm sorry to announce that due to technical issues, which may have something to do with the internet, there's weird things going on the internet here on this Sunday morning, and it might be the transatlantic traffic is bad, or there may be some minor issue with Ewan Jones's internet connection. Sorry that happened. I want to just shout out something. I really was looking forward to talking to Ewan because I quite enjoy his channel. I have a link for it in the low bar. We were going to talk about 3 of his videos, which I'll also link in the low bar and on the blog. And, maybe y'all can check that out. We're going to try for another time, maybe during the week, maybe next weekend, to just see what's going on with the technical issues. No blame on him, no foul. In the meantime, though, I'm going to say again, I'll link them. The 3 videos that seem to best represent Ewan's work would be, according to him, I haven't seen them all yet, but The Pillars of Western Civilization, which he views as traditionalism and nationalism, libertarianism, and he's against socialism, communism, imperialism, postmodernism, and globalism. He's a sociologist, I should say that again, sociologist, who spends a lot of time looking at the way things are on the ground there in the UK. Another one, probably my favorite, the feminization of the workplace, getting real people's stories about what feminism in the workplace is like, and honestly, how unfair, discriminatory it is, not just towards men, but towards women, and political tribalism, which is something else I was hoping to talk to him about. So I'll link all those, and we're going to have an interview with Evan, who's a perfectly intelligent and seems quite insightful to me, sociologist. We'll do it another time, hopefully soon. Go check out his videos. It's a good channel. He's a splendid man. I was actually hoping to ask him about something that I didn't, so I'll just put it in the air now, and then maybe we'll talk about it next time, or maybe not. One of the things I wanted to ask you, and as a sociologist, was how he sees the state of religion in the UK at this time from a sociologist's perspective. We don't exclusively talk about religion here, but religion is part of the mix of culture and politics and society, and so we do bring it up. I know there's been a general idea that religion is dying in the UK, and I can tell you, having looked at is dead or dying in the UK, and having looked at the social science data, that turns out not to be the case. There's a widespread impression that that's true, and I know it not to be. For example, a book I might recommend to him, I'm not saying he has to run and read it, but it is by the University of California at Berkeley, sociology professor of professor of sociology at Berkeley, hardly small stuff. Rodney Stark has done a book called The Triumph of Faith, with research from him and quite a number of other sociologists. This is not a Christian book. This is not a Christian apologist book. This is not any kind of religious apologist book. This is a sociologist's look of wide swaths of data showing that worldwide, including in Europe, including in Western Europe, including in the UK, a religious revival is underway, and that this has impacted politics. Rodney Stark doesn't go into this, but for example, a lot of people don't know this, but I've seen the data. What pushed the Brexit vote over the top when Brexit was voted for a couple years ago, it turns out, I got sources on this, that it was religious voters, not just Christians, but Sikhs and others, who put Brexit over the top, which means religion still is a live and mattering thing in the UK, despite the fact that we hear it's such a terribly atheistic, secularized, religion's not part of daily life country. It's not true, it's underneath. So I was wondering if he had any insights on that, and I just wasn't to pounce him because he's a sociologist of the UK. He must have some insights. So anyway, go check out Ewan's channel. Sorry we missed him. Best to him. I hope we get him on again. I really like his channel. Please go subscribe. And what we'll do is we're going to have tonight, we're going to have update a conversation where we had with a Christian apologist, where we disagreed on a number of things. He calls himself Reformed Christian apologist. So we'll be looking at an interview with him. And tomorrow we will again have Science fiction writer and philosopher John C. Wright will be joining us. We're going to be doing Nerd Stream this week. We have some debates scheduled. So as per usual, we're here every day. We're here every night. We're always looking at that intersection between politics, culture, religion, and what's going on in the world. So give us a like, give us a subscribe. Please tell your friends or enemies, and we'll see you on tonight's podcast. God bless.